Hello friend, I bet I can rhyme better than you.
Oh yeah?
Rock and roll then smack a pole, rock and roll then smack a pole point, rock and roll then smack a pole point, rock and roll then smack a pole point, rock and roll then smack a pole. You try it.
Rock and roll then smack a pole dot 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 rock and roll then smack a pole. Wow, I like that one.
Lol, it's well good, so what can you offer?
Fuck the wife with your knife, fuck the wife with your knife, then give it some spice, fuck the wife with your knife, turn it around and give it some ice.
That was so wrong, this song has become long.
Bonk in a bank until you meet Hank, bonk in a bank until you meet Hank, then run your girlfriend over in a tank.
That was so good my wig nearly came off.
OMFG lol.
Fart until you can see your heart. Fart until you can see your heart. Fart until you can see your heart, and then check your progress on a chart.
Smell your belly until you find a welly, then watch the highlights on the telly. Smell your belly until you find a welly, then watch the highlights on the telly on your nelly while eating jelly.
That one was so weird I almost disappeared into my beard while everyone cheered.
You are a buffoon. You are a goon. You are a hoon. You are a yoon. You are a smelly cocoon with no room.
Smooch my pooch.
No. Let's go to the park when it's dark and then play in the bark. Hopefully it will generate a spark.
Clench the bench until you smell the stench of the French.
How much you spend will depend on how much your friend will bend. At the end.
Where have you been? Have you been on the gin? What is that grin? Who is your next of kin? Do you have a twin? When will you win? You look thin. I'll be back in a minute.
Lol. La 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 lol. La 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 lol. Lol now.
No need to laugh so much. If you don't attach my batch it could end up in the hatch, which is lacking a latch.
You need to dispatch the batch before watching the match, or you could end up with a scratch.
I fell in a hole while on a stroll. And now I eat coal.
Cough on my wrist until I am pissed, then clench my fist when you get the gist of the list.
Rattle the cattle whilst in a battle with Seattle.
Today I saw a sign that said drinking wine can cause problems with your spine. You may also be liable for a fine if your salt mine is out of line.
This is going to make me cry, but I'm going to have to say goodbye.